Planet Dolan.
From dubbing profanity with nonsensical lines to just flat out changing the villain of the film, we look at 8 insane ways people have censored movies. Hey there, I'm Hellbent. I'm here to learn you suspiciously amazing facts that I didn't just make up. Number 8. The creators of South Park are no strangers to having people freak out about their show's antics, but this one is just bizarre. When the series made the jump to the big screen, the original title was South Park: All Hell Breaks Loose. Seems pretty tame, right? But no, the MPAA wouldn't approve that title because it used the word hell. I guess I'm not getting a biopic. So, what happened? They resubmitted the film, this time with the title Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, which, despite being an obvious dick joke, was deemed acceptable. And considering the content of the film, this whole incident was just strange. Number 7. The 80s classic about an immigrant rising to become a cocaine lord faced some strange edits when it was first shown on TV. Scarface is known for its violence and bad language, which meant it wasn't getting shown on TV without some serious censorship. Dubbing over various swear words, the TV edit is hilarious for its nonsensical replacements. For example, try sticking your head up your ass became try sticking your head up your toilet. Considering there's about 207 fucks in the film alone, the TV dub doesn't make Tony look like a tough guy. Number 6. Having the N-word appear in a film is probably not a super good idea if you want to avoid censorship, especially if it's crucial to the plot. In Die Hard with a Vengeance, a terrorist holds the city of New York hostage. His first demand: have Bruce Willis go to downtown Harlem wearing a sign that says, "I hate..." Sounds like a YouTube social experiment. Naturally, some African-American hoods don't take kindly to this. Luckily, Samuel L. Jackson shows up to save his ass. Anyway, in the TV edit, the sign was changed to the much less offensive "I hate everybody," making the whole thing look more than just a little silly. I can tell you right now, a sign that mediocre is not gonna get you 10 million views on YouTube. Though I would go pay to see a movie where Bruce Willis takes down Joey Salads. Number 5. If it's not bad words, then surely sex has to be the next one to protect people from, and that's exactly what they did for the explicit Eyes Wide Shut. During a scene where Tom Cruise sneaks into a secret society orgy filled with people in masks and dark robes, there's quite an amount of explicit sex. You know, kinda like what we see in Game of Thrones or Westworld these days, but back in 1999 you had to cover that shit up. To pass the censors, they added in some extra robed people so you couldn't see any of the sex at all. So instead of it being a shocking moment, it turned into, "Oh, I think there's sex going on? Maybe the secret cult is just playing Twister behind that one guy." Number 4. Normally, films don't self-censor as hard as 2012's Red Dawn remake did. Basically, the plot of the film is that China invades the USA and it's up to a group of teens to wage guerrilla warfare and save freedom! Problem was, sometime near completion, the studio decided, hey, we should release this in China. Yeah, you can probably see the problem with that. So they just fixed the whole film in post so that the invaders were now North Korean, which cost about $1 million to do. The director believes the change made the film better, but he's probably given some of that million just to say that. Number 3. When you go out of your way to ban any movie starring a specific person, it's not so much censorship as it is pettiness. See, back in the late 90s, the Philippines decided to ban every single movie starring Claire Danes. Why? Because while she was promoting Brokedown Palace, she laid some pretty heavy criticism on the country, saying that the people had nothing and the place was full of rats, which is only 70% true. Needless to say, the president wasn't impressed. They also banned her from ever entering the country again, but something tells me she's not losing sleep over that. Number 2. Remember how Scarface had that horrible dub? Well, it's got nothing on the lunacy of this little bit of censored dubbing. In The Big Lewbowski, John Goodman gets to smash up a very expensive car with a crowbar while telling a teenage boy, "You see what happens, Larry, when you fuck a stranger in the ass!" Oh, I can't imagine why that didn't make it to television. What they replaced it with is just nonsensical. The line gets changed to, "This is what happens when you find a stranger in the Alps!" I don't get the link, but I'm never gonna visit the Alps. Number 1. Sometimes you just have to wonder what exactly the point of censors are when they do insane shit like they did with From Dusk Till Dawn. Robert Rodriguez's over-the-top Tarantino meets vampires film had a lot that wasn't gonna fly on TV. But most surprisingly was the changing of the name of a bar called the Titty Twister into the Kitty Twister. Sounds like some underage weird shit. Ugh. Even stranger, they still managed to leave an image of a neon sign displaying titties being twisted. So any future censors in the audience, remember, showing tits on TV is fine, but saying titty's a problem. Maybe it's because the sign was instructional and that could be considered educational? You know what? I bet it's the art rule. So you can have a statue of a guy getting fisted in the ass, but because it's a statue, that's okay. Just don't talk about it. We have a new question, and you don't need to censor yourself for this one. What is your angriest moment ever? Let us know on our Reddit page linked below, and you might be featured in a future countdown. And that's all I got for this one. I'm gonna go out there and find some ways to circumvent censorship. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. On March 23, 2016, they unleashed Tay, a highly intelligent Twitter bot that could communicate and learn speech patterns from its fellow Twitter users. Less than a day later, Tay had transformed from a sweet and curious AI to a Skynet-fueled neo-Nazi.